Hello friends, now I am going to explain other two string operations. Those are string comparison and string reverse. So in string comparison, we have to take two strings in two different arrays, and then we have to check whether the two strings are same or not. If two strings are same, then we have to give the output like both strings are same. If two strings are not same, then we have to give the output like both strings not same. So in string comparison, we have to take two strings and we have to check whether the two strings are same or not. So hash include stdio.h when we are using printf function in our program. Hash include string.h when we are using gets function in our program. So gets is the predefined function. To use this function, we have to mention the header file string.h. Next, we have to take two strings, so we need two arrays. First one, string 1, first array string 1 with the size of 5 and data type is character. Second array is string 2. This is also with same size 5 and this is also char data type. So we are using two arrays to store two strings, and now we have to compare these two strings same or not. Next, I am taking two integer variables, one is I and second one equal to temp. I am assigning temp equal to 0, so initially I am giving value 0 to variable temp. Next, I am asking enter first string, so we have to enter first string, and now I am using gets function to read that string, and I am storing that string in array of string 1. So I am storing first string in array string 1. Next, I am asking enter second string value, and I am reading that string by using gets function, and this gets function will store that second string in array of string 2. Now two strings are entered. Now we have to check these two strings same or not. For doing that, I am writing this for loop. So for I equal to 0, string of I not equal to null. So I equal to 0, string 1 of I, string 1 of 0. String 1 of 0 means first character in the first string. I am checking that is /0 or not. That means null character or not. If null character means string end. So first symbol in the first string is not equal to null. If condition is true, then I have to do this. So next, if the first character of the first string is not null value, then I have to compare that first character of the first string with the first character of the second string. So I equal to 0. So string 1 of 0, that means first character of the first string is equal to, double equal to, comparison symbol. I am comparing the first character of the first string with the first character of the second string. If both are same, temp equal to 1. If both are not same, it goes to else part and temp is equal to 0. If both are same, temp equal to 1. Now again for loop is repeating I plus plus. Now I equal to 1. Next, string 1 of 1, that means the second character in first string is not equal to null. If that is not null character, then I have to check the second character of the first string and second character of the second string. If both are same, again temp equal to again 1. So this checking process is continued until we are getting null character in first string. When we are getting the null character in first string, that means string comparison, first string reading is over. We entered to the end of the first string. So we have to continue the comparison operation until end of the first string. Next, if the character is equal to null, then null is equal to null condition, if null not equal to null, condition false. If null not equal to null, condition false, then we comes out of the for loop. So if every time the first character in first string, first character in second string, next second character in first string and second character in second string, next third character in first string, third character in second string, if every time these two are same, then temp value is 1 only. If the temp value is 1 after comparison, if temp value is equal to 1, then we have to print the output both strings are same. If at any case, if the character of the first string and character of the second string not same, then goes to else part. When it goes to else part, temp value is 0. If temp value is 0, this if condition is false, because 0 is equal to 1, condition false. When condition is false, then goes to else part, and next it prints the both strings are not same. So if all the characters of the first string are same with all characters of the second string, then only temp is equal to 1. If any character is mismatching, then temp is equal to 0. If temp is equal to 0, both strings are not same. If temp equal to 1, both strings are same. It prints the output. Next, string reverse program. So hash include stdio.h string.h. Okay, good. Because I am using printf function and here I am using gets function. In string reverse, we have to print the given string in reverse order. In string reverse, we have to print the given string in reverse order. So for doing that, we have to take one string and we have to store that string in one array. After that, we have to print that string from that array in reverse order. How we are doing is like this. So I am taking one array because we have to read only one string. My string is the array name, array size is 50, data type is char. I am taking two variables, integer variables, length and I. Next, printf. C program to reverse a string. We are getting this in output. Next, printf. Enter a string. Here we are asking enter a string. Then we have to enter a string that will be read by using the scanf function. Scanf, we have to read a string, so %s, and that string will be stored in array. Here the array name is myString. So entered string will be stored in array myString. Next, that entered string will be stored in this array myString. Okay, good. Next, we have to calculate the length of the string. The string is in array myString. So string length is the predefined function. In first program we implemented this. String length is the predefined function to calculate the length of the given string. So this string length function will calculate the string of myString array. This string length function calculate the length of the string from the array myString, and that length will be stored in variable length. So length of the string, automatically the string length will calculate the number of characters in the string which is stored in array myString. The total number of total number of characters is called string length, will be stored in variable length. So in length it is having total number of characters in the given string. So for example, in entered string, for example if the entered string is, hello, okay, HELLO. For example, entered string is hello, HELLO. Total characters are 5. So string length is 5. So first string will be stored first character H will be stored in myString 0. Second character E will be stored in myString of 1, myString of 2, myString of 3, myString of 4. Fifth character will be stored in index myString of 4, myString of 0, myString of 1, myString of 2, myString of 3 and myString of 4. So array index is from 0 to 4 when it is having 5 characters. When the string length is 5, the array index is 0 to 4. So we are getting the last character at index 4, first character at index 0. So we have to print the string in reverse from the index 4 to index 0 when it is having 5 characters. So I am writing like this to print the string in reverse order. So for I equal to length minus 1, for I equal to length minus 1. Why? Because actually length is equal to 5, because it is having 5 characters. So length is equal to 5. But index of the last character is 4. Index of the last character is 4. So length minus 1, 5 minus 1, we are getting I value 4. Condition I greater than or equal to 0, 4 greater than or equal to 0, condition true. Then printf function will print a character because %c. Now this printf function will print the one character. That character is my string of I. So my string of 4, because I equal to 4. I equal to 5 minus 1, I equal to 4. So my string of 4. My string of 4 means character 0. Oh sorry, O. Character O will be printed here at the place of %c. Next for loop is repeating I minus minus. Now I equal to 3, 3 greater than or equal to 0, condition true. Next it prints my string of 3. So my string of 3 means L, it prints the L. Next my string of 2, again L. My string of 1, E. My string of 0, H. Next I minus minus, I value is minus 1, minus 1 greater than or equal to 0, condition false, it comes out of the for loop. Next return 0, it comes out of the program. So it prints the output as O, L, L, E, H in reverse order. So if we entered the string hello, we are getting the output like O, L, L, E, H. Okay, thank you. Okay, note this program. Thank you.